What's good? What's down with it, my Nola Child family? It's your boy, the host, Kai the Great, aka Cobra Kai, and welcome back to another episode of the Nola Child Podcast. This is where we chop it up about our beloved New Orleans Saints and them New Orleans Pelicans. Y'all know what I mean? But family, we are back once again in the chop shop. So y'all know what it is. You already know. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all know what we finna do. And without further ado, let's chop it up. Today's episode is brought to you by your host, the one and only, your favorite unk, this YouTube channel / podcast. And let's not forget, more importantly, y'all, my Nola Chop It Up family. Y'all the only sponsors I need at this point. Y'all support me, I support y'all. Simple as that. We ride together, we die together. It's Nola Chop for life. My Who Dat gang, my Flock Up gang, my Nola Chop gang. You know what I'm saying? We repping Saints and Pels all day, every day, 24/7. Y'all know what I mean? But family, we back once again, man, with another one on this Tuesday edition. You know what I'm saying? A brother is back on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Brother got some free time this week. I'm on vacation. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna be seeing my face a whole lot more this week. You know what I'm saying? So while I got all this time, I might as well strive and grind. You know what I'm saying? Best believe that. You know what I'm saying? But family, look, I'm about to go over the Pelicans, man. You know, they suffered embarrassing loss. They got blown out. They got mollywopped by the Boston Celtics last night, 122-90, man. It was just a terrible game, terrible loss. I mean, they was fighting for the most part, but when the fourth quarter came, they just fell asleep and they just let the game get away from them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to run down the stats to y'all. But first off, so make sure that y'all hit that like button on y'all way in here. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. The Know the Chop podcast, we are back in full effect. We back in the building. We here. You know what I'm saying? So let me get to the chat one time for the one time. And as usual, as always, my A1 since day one, my dog OG JP Jerry G. What's down with it, Jerry, brother? We back with another one. You know what I'm saying? Back with another one. What you say, OG? Not Pelicans related, but this just in. Kellen Moore named Tyler Shuck starting at quarterback 1 versus Rams Sunday. I did see that, OG. I was going to mention that at the end of the show, but you beat me to it. So it's the Tyler Shuck show, family. We're in the Tyler Shuck era. So we're going to see what the kid is working with. You know what I'm saying? See what he going to be about and see what he going to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to discuss all that probably at the end of the Pelican show. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all. I might just discuss it tomorrow when I'm previewing the Saints' next matchup, which will be against the Rams. So, what else, OG? Pelicans need a win to wake things up. Yeah, they do, man. They really do, man. I mean, it's a terrible loss that they suffered last night. And not only that, man, they didn't have Zion last night too. He was ruled out at the last minute. He dealing with a left foot contusion. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of which flared up on him at practice yesterday. So it was tough seeing Zion out. You know what I'm saying? This early part of the year throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he get to play tomorrow night against the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Which will be another tough task for our Pelicans. So I'm probably gonna preview that a little bit after breaking down this game. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, let me kick down the actual factuals on these stats. You know what I'm saying? And just go from there and just give y'all my thoughts on the game and thoughts on our team and on the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try not to keep y'all long. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if I do, I do. But we here though. We here. All right. Starting at the field goal percentage, Boston got us with 48% to our 33%. Terrible. 3-point percentage, man. They shot 34. We shot 25. Terrible. Unacceptable, man. Free throws, they shot 80% to our 89%. At least we made majority of our free throws last night. Turnovers, they had 11. We had 13. Assists, they had 25. We had 17. Rebounding was awful last night, man. They had 54 total rebounds to our 35 rebounds. And not only that, offensive rebounding, they had 16 to our 11. Terrible, man. Terrible. I ain't not like what I saw out of our rebound game, man. We to get them boards, man. They got to up the boards. You know what I'm saying? They got scrap for the rebounds. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, blocks they had 7, we had 0. Steals they had 5, we had 7. Personal fouls they had 24, and we had 19. Technical fouls they had 2, we had 1. All right, I'm gonna run down the individual stats, starting with Boston. Derek White, he had finished with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. He shot 5 of 14 off the field and 1 of 9. Damn, 1 of 9 from 3-point range. And he had 1 block and 1 turnover. All right, Pritchard, he had 18 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. He shot 7 of 15, 2 of 7 from 3-point. He made all his free throws, 1 steal, 1 turnover. And this young cat, man, I was impressed with the young cat that they had that started. Josh Minott. Josh Minott had 15 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3-point. He made all his free throws. He had 1 block and 1 steal. You know what I'm saying? I was impressed with the young man. Jaylen Brown finished with 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3-point range, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, and 3 turnovers. A pretty quiet night for Jaylen Brown. So, and the big man Cada only had 6 points, 11 rebounds, 3 of 8 from a field goal from the field. But he had 4 blocks though. He was aggressive on the defensive end with 4 blocks. And Anthony Simons came out big last night, man, off the bench. 25.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 9 of 17 from the field, 6 of 13 from the 3-point range, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and he had 1 steal and 2 turnovers. Hauser came in the game and provided a score for them. He only had 9 points though. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and all the shots he had made was from 3-point range. 3 of 10 from the 3-point range. And he also had 1 block and 1 steal and 1 turnover. Luka Garza, he came off the bench and provided a spark. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from the 3-point range, 3 of 4 from free throws, and he had 1 turnover. And let me see, who else? Sherman, I guess I say his name, Sherman. He had 3 points, 6 rebounds, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point range, and 1 steal. And Xavier Tillman, he had 4 points, 1 assist, 2 of 2 from the field. All right, that's the Celtics, family. Let me run down the Pelicans real quick. Jordan Poole finished with 22 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 of 14 from the field goal from the field, 3 of 8 from 3-point range. He made all his free throws, 9 of 9. He had 1 steal and 1 turnover. Trey Murphy, off night. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 of 11 from the field. Missed all his 3-pointers, 1 or 2 from the free throw, and that's it on that. All right, in replace of Zion, Jeremiah Fears has stepped in. He finished with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. 1 of 11 from the field. He missed all his 3-pointers. He had 1 steal, but he had 4 turnovers. Jeremiah Fears had an off night, man. Off night, but I don't expect too many off nights from Jeremiah Fears. But anyway, Herb Jones came out and provided a little spark. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from the 3-point range, 3 of 4 from free throws, and he had 2 turnovers. E. Misi finished with 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, 3 of 4 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Made all his free throws. That's what's up. Make your damn free throws. That's what I'm talking about. He made all this free throws. 1 turnover, and that's about it for him. Sadiq Bey. Hold on. That's the X factor right there. Sadiq Bey. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3-point range, and he also had 2 steals and 3 turnovers. Derek Queen came through. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 of 7 from the field, and he only had 1 attempt from the 3-point range that he missed, but he made all his free throws, 6 of 6. and he had 1 steal and 1 turnover. Jose Alvarado, he only had 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and he also had 2 steals last night and a turnover. Jordan Hawkins, he didn't record no points. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, missed all his shots, 0-2, 0-5 from the field, 0-2 from 3-point range, and that's it on that. And we had a DeAndre Jordan sighting last night, family. He came through, provided a spark. He had 7 points, 5 rebounds last night, 3 or 4 from the field, and he was 1 or 2. 1 or 2 from the free throw line. And usually this man don't make none of his free throws, but he made 1 last night, so that's what's up. And Michael Peavy, he came in for 3 minutes. He only had 2 points and 2 rebounds. All right, but that's it on the stats, family. Hold up, though. Hold up. I got more guests in the building. Hold on. My young boy, what up, Striving Skate 20? What up, everyone? What's good with it, Striving Skate? Good to see you in the chat, brother. Good to see you in the chat. All right, he shouting out his Mavericks and his Clipper team. All right, no hate towards them. You know what I'm saying? Chill for your team. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, though, man. Good to see you in the chat. All right, he said, how everyone doing? You know, we maintaining. You know what I'm saying? Another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? We here though. Jerry Holland at Skate. Did you guys see Tyler Shuckers going to start? Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Skate, bro. We had talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna dive deep into that later on, either today or on tomorrow's show. You know what I'm saying? I'm just strictly talking Pelicans today. You know what I'm saying? Jerry said, yes, I did. Driving Skate. My Mavericks lost to OKC Thunder. I saw that. Y'all was battling them. I'm not sure what was. My Clippers play tonight. Who they play tonight, brother? Who they playing? How they looking? Oh, they got the Warriors. All right, that's what's up. That's gonna be a tough task, man. Warriors been balling too, man. No worries. All right. I appreciate you in the chat, though, man. Appreciate you in the chat. But anyway, like I said, the Pelicans, man, they lost, man, 122-90. It's like they came out the gate to start the game sluggish, man, sluggish and slow. That kind of remind me of the Saints, man. The Saints came, you know how the Saints be starting games. Their offense sluggish and slow. That's what I saw out the Pelicans last night. And we got to stop coming out the gate like that. We got to come out on a fast pace and get the momentum in our favor, though, man. But on Boston side, though, I was really impressed with how they playing. You know what I'm saying? Because Boston, they whole team, they changed everything up on their team, man. They got a whole new facelift over there. Their personnel, they changed their whole personnel up on their roster. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was really impressed with the young boy, Josh Minott. Josh Minott came out and asserted himself out the gate. You know what I'm saying? He was attacking the basket. Man got a nice jump shot. He shot a 3-pointer. You know what I'm saying? He was grabbing rebounds. He was defending full court. I mean, I really love what I saw out of him, man, and that's what I want to see out of our guys on the Pelican side. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the Pelicans, it's a rough patch right now, what they going through right now. But what killed us in last night's game, like I said, it was the sluggish start, but also it was just rebounding killed us, and us defending the three. That would pretty much killed us last night, and a lack of energy. You know what I'm saying? It was just rough to watch. It was tough, even though yes, they were still fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they cut the lead down from time to time throughout the game. Like, they cut it like to two at one point, and then they cut it down to 4 a couple times throughout the game. But and look, I was impressed how they played in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? I was really impressed. I mean, they really didn't play slow, and you know how the Pelicans always come out slow to start the second half, and they actually won that quarter by 2 points, which I was really impressed with. You know what I'm saying? So, but when the fourth quarter had came in, they looked like they just ran out of gas. I'm not sure what happened. They couldn't make no kind of shots. They just wasn't defending, and they just wasn't rebounding. And feel like they just had cement in their shoes or something. They wasn't moving. And Boston was moving. They was moving, man. They was grabbing rebounds, loose balls. You know what I'm saying? They was defending. And they put it on us in that fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? That's why they deserved a win last night. And now on that, they got their first win of the season on us. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that we would have won, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they showed up and we didn't show up at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just the energy wasn't there on our side. But to some of the players on our team, you know what I'm saying? To Jordan Poole, I'm gonna start with Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole came out. He had a decent game last night, and he had shot the ball really well last night, and also he uh he provided a spark out the gate, hitting a couple threes, a couple floaters he made. You know what I'm saying? It's just I know he was complaining from time to time because he wasn't getting the foul call or whatnot from the refs, which the referees missed a lot of calls throughout the game, especially came charging right at him and bumped Jordan Poole while Jordan Poole was attempting the shot, and the referees didn't call no type of foul on that play, which was unacceptable, man. I mean, how the hell are they gonna miss that and not call it? I mean, that's the referees just been doing a terrible job. You know what I'm saying? Calling our games. You know what I'm saying? But it's like watching the Saints. How the referees just been missing calls. You know what I'm saying? It's like we tired of seeing that. We know that they got some against us, and we know like vice versa with the Saints too. You know what I'm saying? We know that the referees got some against us, the league got some against us. Same with the NBA, they got some against the Pels. I don't know what it is, but it's just tough to watch, man. It's just tough to watch. But shout out to Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole came out, played big last night for us with 22 points. You know what I'm saying? I just hope to see that continue. But like I said about Jordan Poole, he is a hot and cold type of player. You know what I'm saying? Very, very streaky. Very streaky. But he had 22 points last night. So I hope he could come out big throughout the rest of the season. Hopefully he play big tomorrow night against Denver. But we'll see about that, man. We'll see. Another guy I want to get into is Trey Murphy, man. Trey Murphy really had a off game. He really couldn't make no kind of shots from the 3-point arc. I mean, he had a dunk. He had a dunk that really kind of got him going a little bit, but after that, it's just really he really didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? His offensive game really didn't show up. So it was just a tough outing for Trey Murphy, and I'm hoping he bounced back. I mean, it's been a tough 3 games for Trey Murphy. Even though last game he had put up 24 points, which was good to see. But this game only 7 points, and I think the first game he only put up 13. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I really don't expect too many games from Trey Murphy, like this game that we had last night from him. So I don't think that's going to continue, and I'm hoping that he really ball out and bounce back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm literally looking at Trey Murphy, and I think I mentioned it yesterday. I think I mentioned it a couple episodes ago. I really expected him to take a huge leap on this team. I really see him as one of the big 3 on this team and a leader on this team. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw yesterday when he wasn't making the shots, I saw him leading his team and talking out there. He was being vocal. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to see Trey Murphy in that role. But at the same time, Trey Murphy got making shots. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that he bounce back next game. You know what I'm saying? But I really do see him as a big 3, like was next to Zion and Herb Jones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's other leaders you can see. You could probably put Jordan Poole maybe up there. Or probably when DeJounte Murray come back, you know what I'm saying? He can come back and lead us. You know what I'm saying? So, but with DeJounte Murray, that's another valuable weapon that I can't wait to see on the court again. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to Trey Murphy. I'm just hoping that he bounces back tomorrow and hopefully he assert himself and be more aggressive with his play. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Trigger, man. You know, it's all about Trigger. But Jeremiah Fears, man. Jeremiah Fears, another one that had an off game last night. Only 2 points. He couldn't establish no kind of rhythm on the offensive side. He was active on the defensive side. I think he had a steal or 2 steals, I think. Or what I think it was 2 steals he had. I still got the numbers up. Oh, my bad. He had one steal last night, but he did turn the ball over 4 times. So Jeremiah Fears, he been amazing to watch the first 2 games. Just this game last night was just terrible, man. I was really hoping that he would provide a spark, being filling in for Zion. You know what I'm saying? So I was hoping that he would have really stepped up and had like a monster game for us. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping, you know what I'm saying? I was hoping to see that, but he only had 2 points. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is his first year in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And his first start. You know what I'm saying? As a Pelican. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? We might see him starting from time to time throughout the season. We might get a start tomorrow if Zion not ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm hoping not to see too many games like this from Jeremiah Fears. I'm hoping that he come through and play big and play and have a monster game tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion and my thoughts on Jeremiah Fears. I like the young cat. You know what I'm saying? So I expect nothing but greatness from Jeremiah Fears, man. And also, let me see. Herb Jones. Herb Jones. He had a decent game after not scoring no kind of points last game. He had 11 points last night, but I don't think he recorded no kind of steal or no blocks. Well, we didn't have no blocks in the game for nobody. But like I said, I don't be too worried about Herb Jones on his defensive game. You know what I'm saying? I really don't be too much worried about his offensive game because I don't care about his offensive game. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of do now. You know what I'm saying? After him not scoring no kind of points last game, so it was good to see him put up some points in this game that we had last night against the Celtics. He only had 11 points, which was fine. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to up the numbers up a little bit more. Hopefully, we can see like 18 to 20 points from Herb Jones next game or throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? I want him to assert himself a little more and be more aggressive on the offensive side too. I ain't worried about his defense. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said yesterday, Herb Jones, I'm being biased. He like the best defender in my book in the league. You know what I'm saying? Saying it with my chest. You know what I'm saying? He number one in my book. You know what I mean? But that's Herb Jones, man. Herb Jones. He I ain't worried about Herb Jones. Herb gonna do Herb things, man. So shout out to Herb. E. Meesey though, E. Meesey had this was his first game back after hurting his ankle in the first game. But he finished with 11 points last night, man. He inserted himself a little more in last night's game. I like E. Meesey a lot. I love his game. You know what I'm saying? He had 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, and he made all his free throws, man. 5 for 5. So that was big to see from E. Meesey. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping to see that continue throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? It was just a tough outing for us against the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? And him guarding the big man, Cater. You know what I'm saying? Cater was a dog in the paint. You know what I'm saying? But we got a dog in the paint too. E. Meesey a dog too. You know what I'm saying? So I expect nothing but some great things from E. Meesey this year and the second year. I just want him to take that next leap and that next level. You know what I'm saying? So even though that game against Boston was rough on us yesterday because we didn't come out strong, but E. Meesey came out big though. So shout out to E. Meesey. E. Meesey gonna do big things next game. So that's our jackpot pick that we had got last season. So I'm just expecting some big things from E. Meesey. So Sadiq Bey family, man. I really love this cat, man. I really love Sadiq Bey. Like I said before the season started, man, I see him as one of the X factors on this team, man. He really been shooting the ball really well to start this season. The 3 games that we have, you know what I'm saying? He really played lights out in that third quarter, you know what I'm saying? I think he knocked down at least 3 threes on Boston. You know what I'm saying? So but that's what he known for, man. He a 3-point specialist. You know what I'm saying? He a sniper. So but he had 11 points last night, 2 rebounds. And I believe he had 3 3-pointers. Yeah, 3. The 3 I said that he hit in that third quarter. So I really love Sadiq Big game a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that he's here. You know what I'm saying? He just got to continue to play at a better rating. You know what I'm saying? And just be more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? On both sides of the ball, and just do you. You know what I'm saying? So Sadiq Bey, man, I expect Sadiq Bey to really climb that ladder for us. You know what I'm saying? Be that player that we know that he can be. You know what I'm saying? Be that X factor that I think that he can be. You know what I'm saying? So I expect nothing but great things from Sadiq Bey going forward. You know what I'm saying? So Sadiq Bey, man, he a beast in my opinion. He a beast. You know what I'm saying? So he's our dark horse on our team. He's that sleeper. You know what I'm saying? So. But shout out to Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey gonna do big things for us. You know what I'm saying? So tough task tomorrow night. So, but he gonna bring it though. Derek Queen finished with what, 12 points? I said, yeah, he finished with 12 points and 3 rebounds last night. But Derek Queen, I love his game a lot. You know what I'm saying? He was active. He been active since he had got the start, not the start, but got to play the start of the season. You know what I'm saying? But I really love his game a lot. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see him be more aggressive, and I want to see him assert himself a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like I want him to knock, you know what I'm saying, to knock some of his shots down. You know what I'm saying, from the field. You know what I'm saying, which he been doing. You know what I'm saying, he being active around the rim. It's like I just want to see him be more aggressive in the rebounding. You know what I'm saying, we gotta rebound the ball better. You know what I'm saying, I think he had what? Yeah, he only had 3 rebounds last night. So it's a must that we gotta be we gotta be better at the rebounding game, family. It was terrible last night because Boston out rebounded us as a team. You know what I'm saying, as a whole. You know what I'm saying, with 54 rebounds, that sucks. You know what I'm saying, and they really got more offensive rebounds too. You know what I'm saying, so but it's a must that Derek Queen be more assertive on the rebounds. You know what I'm saying, not just him but everybody. You know what I'm saying, so it's a must. It's a collective, like a team effort, a collective effort from our group. You know what I'm saying? So, but Derek Queen though, Derek Queen gonna be a beast for us. You know what I'm saying? Because I love his game a lot. You know what I mean? So great things I expect nothing but greatness from him too throughout the rest of the year, and hopefully he have a strong game tomorrow. So, all right, Jose Alvarado, man. Uh, Jose been kind of struggling a bit as of late. You know what I'm saying? He only had 5 points last night. He had 3 rebounds too and 2 assists. And I think he made 1 free 3-pointer yesterday. Yeah, he only had 1 3-pointer. Like everybody know that Jose is our heart and soul on this team. You know what I'm saying? So I know he kind of is in a rut. I guess that's the word I'm looking for, rut right now, and he just gotta find a way to climb out out this rut and be a player that we know that he can be. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a weapon that we need, man. He bring the energy to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? To our team. You know what I'm saying? When he out there. You know what I'm saying? He another vocal player. You can see him vocal on the sidelines, talking to his teammates, talking to everybody. No matter if it's Jordan Hawkins. I see him talk to Jeremiah Fears a lot. You know what I'm saying? He been Jeremiah Fears ear a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's good to see. It's good to see him being vocal and being like a mentor to some of these cats. But at the same time, he really got like step his game up too. You know what I'm saying? Offensively, defensively, and just bring that energy that you've been doing these past 4-5 years you've been on this team. You know what I'm saying? So it's a must that you step up and play better, Jose. And we really need you this season. You know what I'm saying? So it's a must that you come through and play better. You know what I'm saying? Step it up. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jose, man. Jordan Hawkins, man, I mentioned him a lot yesterday, man. He didn't record no kind of points, man. I'm at the point where for Jordan Hawkins, and look, I like Jordan Hawkins a lot. I really do. You know what I'm saying? It's like he just been cold. Like his game just been cold at lately. You know what I'm saying? He just been cold. You know what I'm saying? Not in a good way, in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? It's just especially defensively, because he not a really a great defender. Y'all know that he's not really a great defender. It's a must that he really need to step up defensively. You know what I'm saying? And he really couldn't get into no kind of rhythm yesterday in last night's game. So not sure what what's going on in that head of his, but he gotta really find a way to overcome. You know what I'm saying? Overcome whatever he going through and play lights out, man. Now I'm saying, because we all know what type of player he is. He a sniper, man. He a sniper, man. You know what I'm saying? So he he is baby Ray Allen, man. He kind of remind me of Ray Allen a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But he just haven't played like Ray Allen since especially at the start of the season. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know, man. Jordan Hawkins just got to figure it out, man, and just get out this rut. You know what I mean? And lastly, man, we saw, like I said earlier, we had a DeAndre Jordan sighting, family. DeAndre Jordan came through, you know what I'm saying, in the second quarter, man. Started the second quarter, and he had this big dunk, man, that kind of got the crowd going and got the team going. He really had brought the energy to in the building, you know what I'm saying, when he got in there after that dunk. You know what I'm saying? So I say, man, he still got a lot left in the tank, man, at 37 years old. You know, so it was good to see what DeAndre Jordan was what he did for those couple minutes he had got in the game. I think he played like what? He played 11 minutes last night. You know what I'm saying? It was valuable 11 minutes too. You know what I'm saying? So he only had what, 7 points? He only had 7 points. You know what I'm saying? He not really there for his scoring. He not. All we need him to do is just to rebound and defend the paint. You know what I'm saying? Just play defense. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much dunk. That's it. That's all he need. That's all we want him to do. Just protect the paint, defend the paint, rebound the ball, and just dunk. If you got the open and dunk the ball, just lay it up. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much that's his game. He's been doing that for the last what? This is the 18th season now. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's been doing throughout his career. You know what I'm saying? So I expect him to be playing more minutes next game though, because he really provided that spark on this team. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, family man, they next game is pretty much against Denver, man. But uh, it's just been a rough go for the Pelicans though at 0-3, and right now I put the blame on coaching. I gotta put it on Willie Green. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Willie cutting it no more, man. No more, family. I really don't. It's just rough right now. I think we might see the last of Willie Green after this season, or whenever he get gone from this team. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a matter of time when Joe Dumars gonna pull the plug. You know, it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. You know what I'm saying? Because he looked very. Joe Dumars on the sideline the other night. When we played against who we played against the other night, if I remember. I can't remember, man. That's crazy. But I know we lost that game. But I think he was sitting next to Morris Bart and Gail Benson, and Joe Dumars didn't look happy whatsoever on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? So he probably really had second thoughts of what he did this offseason. Like I said, he probably was thinking like, why did I decide to keep this man for another season? You know, so but I really expected Willie to be gone after last season. I ain't really expecting him to still be our coach. I really didn't, you know. So, but right now he's still our coach right now. But I don't think he's gonna be our coach not too much longer, you know. So, but like I said yesterday, man, this is a make or break year for Willie Green. So he need to show up and coach his ass off, man, because that coaching seat is hot. It's scorching hot. You know what I'm saying? It's on fire. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, family. I think this is gonna be the last of Willie Green. It's like it's gonna be at some point throughout this season. He gonna be gone. Probably at the midway point at least, you know. But anyway, man, we on 3 to start the season. The Saint and about to say the Saints. The Pelicans next matchup will be against the Denver Nuggets tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably gonna recap that game probably Thursday maybe. But right now, I want to see out this team. I just want them. I want them to come out the gate. They need to start fast out the gate. That's what they need to do. I don't want to see no sluggish start from this team. And it's a must that we rebound the ball better. We got to rebound. We got to rebound the ball better. We got to defend better. We got to defend that three, man. It's a must because I saw what Jamal Murray did last night, man. He was knocking them down on Minnesota last night. You know what I'm saying? Not just him, but they got Cam Johnson over there. They still got Aaron Gordon over there. You know what I'm saying? And look, even Jokic, man. Jokic can knock down the three too. And the man just recorded another triple double last night. So it's gonna be a tough sledding for us. It's gonna be like, how can we contain this man? You know what I'm saying? So, and I also forgot they got former Pelican big man over there too, Jonas Valanciunas. I saw him last night. I forgot he signed with the Nuggets during the off season. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to see JV once again. I'm not sure if he playing or not, but it's gonna be good to see JV nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? But in tomorrow's matchup, man, we gotta come out. We gotta come out the gate with some energy, man. We gotta start fast, come out in the fast pace. We gotta defend the three. We gotta make our shots. I'm putting the spotlight on Trey Murphy in this game. I want to see him come out the gate, being aggressive on the offensive side. I want to see him knock at least 6 to 7 3-pointers in the game. You know what I'm saying? Along with Jordan Poole. And I expect DeAndre Jordan to get some minutes yet again. You know what I'm saying? And I still want to see more out of Michael Peavy too. We saw a little sighting out of him with the garbage time that he had. You know what I'm saying? With like the 3 minutes he played. You know, it's like I want to see him get some minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know for who, but he need to get some minutes. You know what I'm saying? We drafted him too. I want to see him out there. And look, I heard how great of a defender he is. You know, so we got to play him at some point throughout this season. You know what I'm saying? Not just garbage time. We don't need him in garbage time. We need him to play some real minutes. You know, so it's a must that we see him on the court with all these guys. You know what I'm saying? Family, we gotta wait and see. But hopefully the Pelicans can come out and get this W and shock everybody in Denver. You know, we always have a hard time playing in Denver, man. Denver just be rough. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the last time we won in Denver, but if we could come out the gate and win in Denver, man, for our first win, that'll be great to see. You know what I'm saying, on our part. You know what I mean? But family, man, I think that's all I got for y'all for today, man. But a brother will be back tomorrow. I will be previewing the Saints' next matchup, which will be against the LA Rams. And like OJP Jerry G just said earlier, we will be seeing Tyler Shucks. Tyler Shucks just got the keys to the car now. He will be our starter this Sunday. So we're gonna see what he working with this Sunday. See how he gonna progress and see how he gonna play a full game. You know what I'm saying? So with Tyler Shucks, man, I just want you to come out. I want you to come out and start fast and just establish a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm against all that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll be back to preview the game tomorrow and talk about other news and notes with the Saints and Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? So, but family, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. My dog, OGJP, once again, I appreciate you coming through. And my young cat, Striving Skate 20, I appreciate you coming through, man. And good luck to your teams tonight, man. The LA Clippers got a game tonight, and your Dallas Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? But family, man, I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, man, right now. So I'm trying to hit that for the years out. I'm trying to hit that hundo. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that y'all share and subscribe to the channel. Well, y'all make sure you get the word out. Get the word out and share this on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? The Know the Child podcast is here. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? But and as always, man, look, I'm not a true podcaster. I'm not. I'm just a regular cat that's just a passionate fan of the New Orleans Saints and New Orleans Pelicans. Doing this is just a bonus. You know what I'm saying? I ain't choose to get in this game. The game chose me. Simple as that. But I will continue to grind and strive for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give y'all the best Saints and Pelican content that I can give y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be grinding all week for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Since a brother got some vacation days, I'm gonna be grinding all week for y'all. So y'all gonna see my face more often, more and more every day this week. You know what I'm saying? So please believe that. So, but let me get on out of here, man. Let me find my ultra music. You know what I'm saying? And yes, a brother is still on this Cash Money No Limit Dean this week, you know what I'm saying, after a fire versus battle. You know what I'm saying? I already gave y'all my thoughts yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know New Orleans actually won the battle. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, No Limit, they did it for the city, they did it for the culture, you know what I'm saying? That's the common answer. But I gave y'all my real answer. My real answer was No Limit won the battle, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They was more together, you know what I'm saying? They was more together, and Cash Money pretty much weren't uh really, you know what I'm saying? But the MVP, like I said, the MVP of both of them was pretty much on Cash Money side, Juvie, and on No Limit side was Mia X. Those are the MVPs throughout the battle on Saturday, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Cash Money, shout out to No Limit. We gotta get a part two to that versus that needed to happen in New Orleans. I said all that yesterday. I'm just reiterating, you know what I'm saying? But let me get on out of here and just find my outro music, you know what I'm saying? So, and I will be back tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all some classic Master P real quick. You know what I'm saying? From 99 Ways to Die. Classic album, in my opinion. That's like I'm going back to 96, family. Yo, kid, man, stop the music. Rolling through my hood, rolling through my hood. This what I see. Man, I ain't heard that in so long. Bruh, man, I was like, what, 13 when that came out? I was like 13 when that song came out, man. It's a classic album, family, man. But family, man, look, that's all we got. There ain't no more. Time is tight. That's the end of the show. So on your way out, hit that like button, share and subscribe to the channel. And as always, you know what I'm saying, y'all tell y'all family, tell y'all friends, you know what I'm saying, your neighbors, people you go to work with, people you go to church with. And if you see random people on the streets rocking Saints Y'all Pelican gear, tell them to come through and subscribe to the Know the Child podcast, because we here and we ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all follow your boy on X, aka Twitter, Category 84. Follow me on Instagram, Category 84, and follow the Know the Child podcast on Instagram as well. I am on Threads too, so follow me on Threads, Category 84, and follow the Know the Child podcast on Threads as well. Family, I appreciate y'all once again for coming through. My dog, OGJP, Jerry G. My dog, Striving Skate 20, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all coming through. A brother will be back, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow to preview the Saints and LA Ram game for this Sunday, you know what I'm saying? I will be back, same time, same place, right here in the Chop Shop. So, as always, y'all stay up, be safe, and be blessed. Mr. Chop, who that? Lock up. Let's chop it up. Nigga shake it, I be shake it, acid, but everybody head turn with the two passes.